This squishy sludge of coconut waste could hold an answer to a deadly problem. Alhaji Siraj Ba spent months of trial and error developing his recipe for cooking fuel made out of coconut shells instead of trees.
I was like, it's either it works or it works. It needs to work. So I need to do everything for it to work.
He lost his adoptive family in a mudslide when he was 17. Before that, he spent years living on the streets, dreaming of the day he could launch his own business.
Biobriquettes help prevent deforestation because they are produced from biomass waste. They are not produced from wood.
He lives in a part of Sierra Leone that has lost 70% of its forest cover over the last 5 decades. One reason for deforestation is people chopping down trees to feed their stoves. Tree roots are essential to holding back the earth during increasingly intense storms.
You move from having lush green mountains to dark brown death traps.
The question now is, can Alhaji convince people in Freetown to swap wood-based charcoal for coconut briquettes? We went to Sierra Leone to see how this young entrepreneur is saving trees using worldwide waste. Coconuts are one of Freetown's favorite on-the-go snacks. Vendors end the day stuck with heaps of shells that they need to get rid of somehow, and that costs money.
This was supposed to be waste. They needed to pay transport to dump this thing. Now I'm going to pick it up for free.
Alhaji says his company, Roxel Trading, collects about 2 metric tons of coconut waste per week. He's aiming for 10 tons by the end of 2022.
So this is the backbone of our products. This is wealth for us.
Workers clean the husks and shells and dry them for about a week. Next, they fire them inside this steel drum.
It carbonized for like 3-4 hours. We put the fire out using water. We have to wait for them to get dried.
They pulverize the charred coconuts into a fine powder and add water plus a secret ingredient to bind it all together.
The mixing is very challenging, so the whole process depends on the mix. A slight mistake on the formula, you have to start all over again.
The extruder pushes out slimy rectangular logs that will need to dry for 3 to 4 days. These ones are destined for shisha pipes. In fact, people who smoke hookah are his best customers these days. Roxel Trading can produce about 0.5 metric ton of briquettes in a day, and they bring in as much as $4,500 on a good month.
We are the best-selling briquette. You can find our briquette in most of the supermarkets in town.
They go for 70 cents per kilogram. That's 4 times more expensive than the common wood-based charcoal, but they burn at least 4 times as long. Alhaji's next big challenge is to grow his sales to reach people who will use his coconut briquettes for cooking fuel instead of cutting down trees.
It's not easy, but it takes time. It's very tough to build something great. If it was not tough, everybody would have done it. So
he has 10 full-time employees and up to 40 part-timers, depending on the season.
And
about 1.5 years ago, he expanded his business. Roxel Trading raises and sells chickens too. His mother says he's wanted to be an entrepreneur since he was a kid.
all day they look Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, we get Facebook. The man we get the man we get money pass all man. Not only they only say they watch, and they get money. All is from this.
But that all felt very far away when Alhaji suddenly became the breadwinner for his family at age 12.
The man die left pass Bokuti pass on me. Only wish they say, Mama, I forget money. So I get 22, 23, I forget money. I for pull pampu. I for pull sofanes.
He left his village, hoping to make money to send home to his mother and sister.
I was just this kid who wanted to become somebody, but I was not thinking straight. I thought that it is just okay for me to move to Freetown. So without thinking about where am I gonna stay, who's gonna feed me, who's gonna take care of me, but I moved.
He lived on the streets for 4 years until he found a steady job and an adoptive family who took him in.
7 to 8 months after my adoption, I lost my family that I was living with during the mudslide.
Over 1,100 people died and 3,000 more lost their homes. Al-Haji was left with just a few dollars to his name. But he was desperate to do something to stop the deadly mudslides. In the decade before the tragedy, mudslides in Africa had already claimed thousands of lives.
One of the reasons that cause a mudslide is the vast amount of deforestation, because the roots helps to keep the soil firm.
Al-Haji began obsessively researching ways to stop deforestation. He found YouTube videos of entrepreneurs from around the world making biomass briquettes to replace wood and charcoal. He started saving money for an expensive mechanical extruder and perfecting his recipe.
Our formula is so outstanding that it can burn for like 4 hours. It emits lesser smoke.
He pitched his business idea at a Harvard competition in 2020 and won awards there and at the United Nations. And he recently landed new customers in Germany and the UK.
God show guti kandi frito yati. I hangul kotia putia do boku kodente gode begin see road small.
But most people in Freetown still cook with wood.
You just can walk up to somebody and be like, hey, this is new, this is different from what you've been using. So it's a bit tough, but we'll get there one day.
According to a study in the Philippines, 1 ton of biomass briquettes saves roughly 80 small trees. And that can add up. But preserving trees isn't enough.
Part of the solution.
Yvonne Aki Sawyer became mayor of Freetown by campaigning on a promise to plant 1 million trees by the end of 2022.
Freetown, the Tree Town, is replanting, which include reforestation of hills, reforestation of rivers along riverbeds, reforestation of green corridors or creation of green corridors to also address another challenge, heat stress. Our city's becoming so hot.
It was the 2017 mudslide that changed everything for her too.
I rushed up there and what I saw will be with me for the rest of my life. Literally a hole in the mountain. The rain was still pouring. People were crying, screaming. The devastating scenes continued through the day. 3 days of unprecedented rainfall.
She told us that Al-Haji's project makes her feel hopeful for the future.
The work that Al-Haji is doing is one of the ways in which you see the coming together of solutions for these multifaceted problem of sanitation and the environment. Everybody drinks coconuts. Everybody eats coconuts. I eat coconuts. I drink coconuts almost every day.
What we doing? You know I'm here, baby. Tonight's all about you. Best believe I've been patiently waiting on you. Girl, there's something on my mind every time I'm alone with you. You make my dreams come true. Hey baby, foreplay with you simply blows my mind. Let's stop talking love and stop wasting time. I've had plenty of lovers. Some say I'm a freak and it's true. So if you think I can't turn you out, baby, you know that I could. You keep telling me this and showing me that while I'm in you and you're arching your back. You got my D stretching and there's nothing you lack. So let's get it on, baby, in the back of my Cadillac. You keep telling me this and showing me that while I'm in you and you're arching your back. You got my D stretching and there's nothing you lack. So let's get it on, baby, in the back of my Cadillac. Girl, it's just you and me. Fuck all those positions you used to. Just lay down and let me put you at ease. Baby, it's a Google girl. Why don't you start turning down the lights and show me just how that ass moves? Hey baby, I've had so many lovers. Some of them were lacking the goods. So if you think I won't turn you out, girl, you know I ain't no fool. You keep telling me this and showing me that while I'm in you and you're arching your back, arching your back. Yeah. You got my deep stretching, and there's nothing you lack. So let's get it on, baby. In the back of my Cadillac. I'm saying this because it's a fact. Is it? Yeah. Once I've been with you, you'll never go back. Really? Yeah. There is a lesson that I'm gonna teach. Well, now here I am, baby. Practice what you preach, baby. Baby, baby, baby. We're wasting time, precious time. All this talk about what you wanna do, and now you're gonna do it to me. Yeah, come bring that ass to me. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Crown Talk with your crown headed, the alpha, the actually alpha of the Aqua Omega Alphas. Jim Savage in the building. Let's go. All right. Welcome the crew. We got E in the building. What's good, E?
What's happening? What's happening? All is well. Good to be alive in the midst of this podcast. What's happening?
Nice. Not too much hanging in there. We got Unapologetic Manhood in the building.
What's up?
What's up, people? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Mr. Osborne? What's going on, Savage?
What's happening?
Everybody? Yes. I see you going in the beard.
Seven in the building. Seven, what's good with you?
What's good with you, man? It's been a day. It's been a day.
It has been a day, man.
It's been a day, but I'm here.
And it's me, Jim Savage.
Yeah, man.
What's going on, everybody?
What's happening? What's happening? All is well.
Same old, man. You know, I just came from the movies, which inspired tonight.
Yeah, I can see you got popcorn on your beard.
I got what?
Popcorn on your beard.
Oh, yeah, it's still there too. I was gonna save it for later. I get hungry after a while. Oh, Sam, you look like you're frozen real quick. You taking high school pictures again? All right. So how's everybody's week? How's everybody's week been? How's everybody's week been? What about you, E? We go. E.
Whereas for me, you know, I went to go visit my boys this past week. I got back Monday or whatnot, and you know, just prepare for the hurricane to see if it was going to hit the area. You know, here in Florida, you know, a lot of people got devastated, you know, submerged in water and things of that nature. But luckily, God covered, you know, my place, and we got a lot of wind and rain. But other than that, I'm blessed to be alive. So. But y'all pray for those that are in harm's way and that lost lives.
Yeah,
Yes,
I put some
indeed.
prayers out there for the people
Praise
in
up.
Florida.
Yep.
I'm glad you're doing
Yes,
good there,
indeed.
E. I'm glad you're good. What
Yes,
about
sir.
you,
I see
Unapologetic? What's
Wells.
good with
Man, I was about to say to Mr. All Sport, I seen a viral video that came up where a well is literally like going down the street with no water, no nothing, trying to find water.
you?
Oh,
well,
really?
Yeah.
I ain't see that. I ain't see that one yet.
You just going for. I thought it was fake. All the coaches, we saw the thing too. This is not a fake. It went viral. It's all over the place right now.
Oh, wow.
Well, I saw the shark and everything as well. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Yo, prayers up, real talk.
Yes, sir.
You know, but
There
yeah,
was a, I saw
great
one where there was an
weekend.
alligator in the middle of the street running around.
Yep. Yep. Heard a friend of mine had an alligator in the front porch swimming.
Right,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah. They probably all
Yeah.
over the place.
So what's
Yep.
good? How you been?
You know,
How you been all week?
Man, we just got our first win, so now we're 1-2. We got all our guys back from
right.
from like academic stuff, and now they're good. You know, hopefully, these last 7 games we win in a row, but we taking it one game at a time. So it's all coaching, all working. Right now, from September to December, hopefully. So yeah, man, we've been doing it.
And 7, what's really good with you? How you been all week?
I see you on mute.
7.
That's a cool background you got there, Savage. I like
You
that.
know, I'm I gotta upgrade every
Oh
time.
yeah,
I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to do big teams in.
yeah. I got to put a
Oh,
what's
you
name. He
keep
want me to put the screen on him, a green screen.
Yeah, you
coming.
got to see. All right, man. All right, cause we got some things coming up.
Yep, it's definitely coming. So for sure. But
7,
thank you,
you're
man.
back. What's good? No doubt.
Yeah, I
Good
don't
with you, bro.
know what's going on with this Wi-Fi. It's weird today, but we're gonna leave it at that. You might just have to pop onto the computer.
You got the Wi-Fi version.
Man.
This is Wi-Fi.
He said a weekend.
So how your week been, sir?
You got 5 Y.
5.
Yeah, weird. That's pretty much the problem.
What's up, K Boogie?
K Boogie in the
Looking at
building.
the tracks. Yeah.
What's
Oh.
up?
Oh, we getting in, right?
I appreciate it, K Boogie.
How you been all week? How's your week going?
Shit, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, just went and shared my respects to my might as well call her my stepmom this morning. She passed at 6 a.m. So I just been, yeah, man. So forgive me for double fisting and drinking, but
Hey.
yeah, we about to get it in.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm trying to get my drink downstairs.
I
I rushed down here for you.
I appreciate that, man. You my dude. You my dude.
Man.
Oh, we got the alarm. Natasha in the building. Natasha in the building.
Uh-oh.
What's good with
What's up, Natasha?
What's up, Natasha?
Natasha in the building? Thank you for joining the panel. I mean, not the panel, but the chat.
You got that right. You got that right, K Boogie. I see you. I see you.
So, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Whew, went to the movies today, bro. And it was very interesting. Very interesting. I went to see The Woman King.
Okay.
It was a good freaking movie.
Okay.
But a lot of questions started going through my head. And I'm like, them are some warriors right there, dedicated soldiers. Look, loyal to each other, loyal to the king. You know what I mean? Like that's some good shit. It makes you like feel some type of way to see that much loyalty and love from a woman. You know what I'm saying? They love that, even though at one point she did disobey the king.
Now let me.
Her purpose was for a bigger purpose, which eventually helped the king out be greater. You see what I'm getting at?
Go, hey, everybody go. I do your thing, Mr.
He was about to say, so what you about to say?
Seven or Unapologetic. Have y'all seen the movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either. Are you going deep into the movie where you telling all the movie, or you just bringing up a certain?
I'm just going to use that idea.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to tell you the movie, like, oh, I did a little bit, but that's all you.
I see the movie every day. It's a whole bunch of black women.
No,
kings.
you don't. Not this one, brother.
He
That's
said,
why I had to talk about it.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like I said from the beginning,
Let's dig in.
loyalty, purpose, they trust. You know what I mean? They did a lot of that.
Oh, wow.
They were so loyal to their king, loyal to their man. There's a woman out there that's loyal to their man.
Oh, okay.
But
so you mean tell me if we go back and take our people go back and take their ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, they may rekindle the fire or something?
Listen,
I'm sharing the podcast right now. Keep going with that one.
Yeah, please share that one. Share that
too. I'm doing that too.
It's about to get interesting. You know who I was hoping showed up? Definitely an unapologetic man. Because it's about to go down.
Okay.
It's about to go down because you know how you are with your Babylonians. I love it. All right. Yep. So I'm just going to put the first question out there. We're just going to start off just like that. My first question is, do you think women can be 100% loyal to a man? Oh, what was that? Damn, the gods have spoken. The gods. Yo, what the fuck was that?
Thank you, Jesus.
Where did that come from?
Hey, it was right on time.
Did that really just happen? Did that really just happen?
That just happened.
For real.
I guess I got
that was a good one.
Even the computer spoke for us without us saying a word.
I didn't touch anything, bro. I didn't touch anything. Yes, all I know is, okay, we're gonna let that ride. If it happened again, you already know what the deal is.
Let's put the question back real quick.
The question is, could a woman, do you think a woman could be 100% loyal to a man? Now, this is speaking in, like, I'm gonna try to keep this away from people's personal, because I'm sick and tired of but not all of us. Let's keep it in general of what you see. It's in general of you. Generally speaking, of what you see in your life, what you think is going on, things that have you thinking this way. Just you. I'm not saying everybody thinks this way or anything like that. Let's keep it like that in general. Mm-hmm. So let's start off with, you know what? I'm gonna say, let me start off with E.
Well, I look at it this way. When you say 100%, of course, it's really not 100% because nobody is 100% loyal to someone because I think it comes with sometimes people have something that they hold within themselves that they rather not share with their woman, or the woman rather not share with the man. And I think if it was that way, then it would be sort of robotic. But I think as far as a woman being 100%, I think growing up in my days and time, I think it has changed over the era of things because it's too much woman power, I would say. And it tends to, most of the woman power tends to gravitate towards independency of a woman and withholding, love, withholding love or things that the man truly needs. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of great women out there, but I think because of the era of time of independence, I think in some form or fashion, women have a tendency to withhold some things back. And I'm gonna stop right there and let the other gentleman chime in.
7, you there? 7.
I'm here, bro. I'm trying
Okay.
to find my headphones, man.
All right, I'll give you some time.
I ain't got
All
no
right.
comment. No, you ain't gotta wait. I ain't got no comment.
Oh,
I
you ain't got no comment?
I just don't, because we keep calling girls women. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say good women, yes, can be loyal. Outside of that, I don't think there's no hope. How about I leave it like that?
But do you think they can be 100% loyal, or you think they kind of withhold something?
I think that comes with that game you were saying, and I agree with it.
Well, all right, wait,
And
hold on. I just heard something. My bad, 7, my bad. Withhold. What do you mean by that? E? What do they withhold? What
to their men? But
it's very vague because it can be secretive as far as withhold information, withhold things that I want to tell you, but I don't want to tell you because maybe I'm trying to gain something from you. But if I tell you, I may not get what I want out of you. So it can be a number of things through conversation, through how they really feel. So it withhold information, withhold sex, withhold love, withhold, things of that nature. Because if a woman was really loyal, then it would be no problem with intimacy. It would be no problem with effective communication.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by that.
I get you. Hold on, alarm. Y'all get it? The alarm in the building. My man Church is in the building. What's good with your church?
What's up, baby?
You ready to get this in, man? Because it's about to go down.
Yeah, of course. Hey, look, I ran fast as I could to get to the house just to get a piece of this, man.
I appreciate that,
Had a
man.
real busy day today, man. You already know.
Yes, you do always. So I was asking, do you think women can be 100% loyal to a man? He says that there's going to be some things that women withhold from us, which I'm gonna get on that. I have to have a question about that too. But he says women withhold things so it wouldn't seem like they're loyal 100% because of secrets that they keep. And we kind of stopped right there.
Well, 7 was.
I did want to ask one more question.
I'm still here. I'm just switching to my computer.
That's all good. So one more question would be: so them even withholding that, does that make them not loyal?
Well, to be totally
what
honest, it depends on the relationship as far as what grounds you're walking in, because for the simple fact is that there are some things that should just be between you and God.
Right, that's what I was saying.
As pertains to any relationship.
But how does that take you away from your loyalty, though? You always everybody has their own personal things within themselves. You know what I mean? They're always going to be that way. But in a relationship with a person or any type of relationship with that person, you can still be yourself and have different thoughts and things that you do withhold and still be as loyal as possible to that person. Because you do have your own life to take care of. You know what I'm saying? You still have your own personal things, but you can still be 100% loyal to a person, which, in my opinion, I believe.
Well, let me just say this.
There's a difference between.
Well, hold on. Go ahead.
Like I was saying in reference to, I know withholding sex and things of that nature, that person's not loyal. But as far as information, say me and my woman was like, hey, if you spend over $50, let me know, or $100, $200, whatever you discuss, and she go out and spend that amount and not say anything, then that's not being loyal. So that's what I mean. She may be withholding some information, so it wouldn't, I guess, create a discussion about why you going off spending this when we agreed to talk with one another before before we spend a certain amount. So that's what I mean by information.
I definitely hear you on that one. I just can't.
Loyalty and honesty is two totally different things.
I'm still trying to think about that because I'm like loyalty. Like, do you people are loyal to a person and don't even have to talk to them or be around them or like 24/7 or even show them any of the things they're doing in life. But when it's time to give a call for help or to be around when you need them, like anything, drop of a dime, that's loyalty to me. They're loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to give me everything, but if you see me in a struggle, I know that person or I need to talk. I know that person's always going to be there, and they've been consistent. Loyalty takes years to create with a person, but I believe that a person could have their own little whatever going on, just like you said, withholding stuff or being kind of dishonest for a reason, but still be loyal.
Let's talk when it comes to loyalty. Like I'm glad you guys put that word in because I wasn't even thinking of that. Like I was thinking about the cheating part, what have you. The loyalty is a different aspect. You can be loyal to a person like as many of us are. Hold on one second, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. I want to actually. Are you all 7?
I'm here, boss.
Huh?
Yeah, switch up some stuff. I'm here.
Okay.
All right, real quick. As I was saying, loyalty is is different than what I was thinking when you first of the question. It's in this society. Yeah, a lot of people are loyal to the wrong things because they don't walk in the path of the Most High most of the time. So our men and women can be loyal to the wrong person for years and years. And then when they start to get disloyal, then those are people who to be loyal to because they loyal to them. Because again, a lot of us are built on, in this society that doesn't think biblical most of the time, and again, that's the thing. Loyalty is like people are loyal to the wrong thing most of the time in this society.
True.
Let's
Let's not get off track, man. We're talking about
loyalty.
A woman. Yeah, loyalty, but we're keeping it in the perspective of a woman 100% loyal to a man. People can do whatever they want, but I'm saying like a woman to a man. Do you think they can be 100% loyal? Whether you're a friendship, whether it's a companionship, whatever, you know what I mean? Any type of ship that you're on.
I don't think a woman in society can be loyal to a man 100%.
I never met one.
Yeah, in this society, if you talk about like a real spiritual area, like probably, the Eastern, like an Easternized country, yeah, maybe so, but not in this society.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I feel like a woman can strive to be totally loyal because it's so many other responsibilities. Because you have to understand when you're talking about a woman, you have to look at how they have special relationships with their children and different things like that. So there's going to be certain things that a woman is going to hold true to with her children that she's going to withhold from you because of the relationship that she has with her kids. It's different. It's so many different perspectives you can look at it from that allows you to know that the thing is, it depends on what type of loyalty you're talking about. If you're talking about being 100% loyal all the way around the board, I guess that totally depends on how you're looking at it.
But I think the conversation goes back to, do you think a woman can be loyal to a man? I think that's the question. And I think we keep running around it. But at the same time, I think you have to...
Thank you.
That's a question you got to ask a woman.
No.
Let me finish.
No. Listen, a woman can answer the question because that's from their perspective.
No, I can vouch for
But
that.
I'm talking about men because we're the ones that's looking for the most loyalty.
And vice versa.
Are you serious? So as I was moving with this thought process is the best way to gauge it, I guess, is to ask a woman. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't matter what.
I'm talking about like being totally honest though. I feel like my wife is loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? Being totally honest.
Yeah, but put 100 in front of that. Do you feel she's 100% loyal to you?
Honestly,
no.
Okay.
And there's some greatness around that. So what you
it's always gonna be some gray areas when it comes to that because of the relationship. Like I told you, it comes with kids. It comes with emotions. Yeah, right? Emotion. Women are emotional beings, so you're gonna have to look at it from that perspective,
right,
all the way around.
How bad we looking at this right now. I got the big joint.
But let's gather. That question is a.
So
you
we
know,
all
if
saying
you
no.
ask most men,
We're all saying
if
no.
you ask most men,
Hey,
most
babe.
men, no.
Give me something to drink. These
Man.
niggas drinking over here.
So we all on agreement of no.
Yes, with that 100% loyal, yeah,
100% part.
So that it is no.
Okay.
I'm sorry, K Boogie.
I don't believe nobody can be 100%
Right.
loyal.
That's
to
why I
anyone
said
because they have their own personal things that they're gonna hold sacred to themselves.
Right, and we're in this thing called
flesh. Exactly.
Flesh. All right. So
Because
you
there's
know
gonna be
my
some
motto.
things that only you and God know about you.
If that's your religion, but
don't you put another human being
listen.
on the
No.
pedestal.
You know my saying. Chat lives matter. So let's hit that chat up real quick. See what they got to say. I'm gonna go up just a little bit, look at something. Okay, let's see. Let's start off. Oh, they're all introducing themselves. All right, let's start off right here. She was loyal to the cause. I don't know what they were talking about. My bad. Damn. they talking in the chat. My bad.
Yeah.
They was to hold on.
Yeah, I don't really see any thing relating.
They just yeah. All right, let's start here then. I'm listening. Why don't you think she's loyal? 100% loyal.
I was waiting for it.
Well, he just said because of emotions. Women are emotional
because
roller coaster.
Because he ain't putting no woman on.
Hold on, you finish. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, women are emotional roller coasters. So there's some things that she don't tell the man that she may tell her best friend. And you know, although she may tell her best friend and not tell the man, and it's all about support. That word loyal, you can't have loyal without trust. Let's get that straight. So,
I'm still stuck with that bitch with that loyal.
The question is, do you trust her 100%?
Words matter.
Because that you can't have loyal without trust.
Words matter. All right, let's see. A woman only going to be as loyal. A woman only. A woman only going to be loyal to what's in her best interest. And if being loyal to you is in her best interest, then she'll be loyal.
A woman.
But and that's a Western. He's put that's a Westernized woman too. That's
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a woman that we are around 98 for the most part. We are around that type of woman. That's he's speaking of it. He's right. Drunk. You're absolutely right.
So you said there's other places out there that show loyal 100%. There's other places out there that women have. Well, I know there's places that have to be loyal, right?
Yeah.
They're bathed and groomed to be loyal.
I want to say something. At the end of the day, a woman can be loyal, but guess what? at the end of the day, a woman will wake up and act like they ain't never knew you the next day. So you better be mindful, because guess what? A woman will be loving you today, and then you mess around and she'll have a whole nother man the next day and act like she ain't never seen you before in her life.
Emotional roller coaster. Emotional roller coaster.
You be
So
broken.
stop putting them on a pedestal. So let's stop putting them on a pedestal.
So that's 100%.
And that's 100%. I'm 100% sure of that.
Yep. And
I even made that statement in a church service, and you should have seen them women. They went in an uproar.
I believe it.
They knew
Allah.
it.
And I'm not running for president, but I approve that message.
Drunk in the building, he get the alarm. Yeah, I approve it.
He right about what he said. And then that once they finish with you, if they're gonna like you the way he's saying
with other countries,
to be out here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I believe that they're bred and groomed to be loyal, and they know nothing else but that.
In other countries,
yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back. I'm gonna go back to that one because I'm still stuck on that loyalty part. Well,
Let me make a quick statement right quick.
Go ahead, bro.
I'd rather have a woman that strives to be 100% loyal to a man than a woman who goes in trying to take advantage of a man. You know, trying to get what they can get out of the man, and that doesn't come with being loyal.
hey,
I don't call that a woman.
In this day and time, the way the world system is really set up, and the way men are really moving and doing things, because guess what? You got a lot of men that don't work, and the women are the providers. The women are are really putting in all the work and carrying all the weight.
But that's because they agree to it. That's because the relationship agree to that.
That's not necessarily the relationship agreeing to it.
Yeah, it is. If she's still with him, then who fault with that? Who fault is that if she's still with him?
That's what I'm saying. They be loyal to
So
the wrong
she has
person.
to agree
I
to
think
some
we're
point.
going off the ledge right now. I'm trying to stay on this because it's fucking with my head, to be honest with you.
I
want to be loyal.
I want to know this, if y'all understand what this, because they put question marks everywhere now. Since so what is she loyal to? That is the question. What is she being loyal to? Is that what this is trying to say?
What loyal to the man is based on each
I agree
man.
with Drunk 100% what he said.
What?
Say it again. So what is she be loyal to? That is question. It's question. I don't understand. You got to reword that. So what is she be?
Yeah. What is she being loyal to?
Who is she being loyal to? Being loyal to herself.
What would you, well, I believe. Yeah. When it comes down to
Lawyer is supporting the man, whatever those goals or desires are. That's what that is.
I can come back to that loyal because
yeah,
I got a different take on that.
Again, that's vague. That's vague.
Can you trust a woman with your life?
A woman, yes.
I can. I feel like I could trust my wife.
A bitch.
I can.
You can trust a woman with your life.
The right woman.
The first woman,
it gotta be the right woman. It gotta be the right woman.
Be anybody.
So if they're willing to take their life for you, wouldn't that be loyalty?
No.
I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna give you an example. I remember one time, right? I showed up, I came home. I used to be a big drug dealer or whatever. So I came home one night. Me and my wife, we had been married for maybe about 8, 9 years. And I act like I got busted with a whole lot of dope and told her she was gonna have to wear the charge. Right? And she was like, "What you mean? How did you get messed up? Or how did you get set up? Or what was going on?" So I had just bought a house at the time, and I said I had some dope stashed in this house, and we were getting ready to move in it. So when we got ready to move in the house, I moved the dope. And when I moved the dope, I got pulled by the police. And they got it. And they said, somebody gonna have to wear it, or I ain't never coming home because of my record.
Yo.
Guess what? Because of
You
her
home.
loyalty to me, she said, "Yo, let's ride. I'll take whatever, and I'm gonna do whatever." And
That's
she was willing
loyalty.
to eat that.
And you think you consider that loyalty, right?
That gotta be.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
What you
Has
mean?
has she
You
ever
willing
lied
to
to you
lose
before?
your freedom? You willing to lose
Oh, no,
your
no, no, no,
freedom?
no. Why am I
It
gonna
has
go?
to be a sense of
Hey,
loyalty.
listen, if they're willing to do it, that's what's up. But I'm saying this: has she ever lied to you before?
Have she?
Has she in your life? Has she ever lied to you before, or been dishonest? Never. Never did anything that you disliked, or something that wasn't how you roll.
Dislike and being honest, something I dislike don't mean that she was honest.
Something that let's see, how can I put that? You know what I'm saying, Seven? I see something something that was that you think will be disloyalty.
But that's
I remember someone saying
that
that
goes back to basically what we said from the very beginning. I already told you, no woman can be 100% loyal.
Right. Because you got to look at it this way.
You can't even be 100% loyal to God yourself.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got to look at it this way.
That's why forgiveness shows up.
I can be a man of God. I can be a Christian just because I committed a sin. Do that make me a sinner?
If you sin, you're a sinner.
Yeah, you're a sinner.
If I committed a sin,
you're a sinner saved by grace, baby.
Do that make me a sinner?
You're a sinner.
Yeah.
You're a sinner. No,
Yeah, you said you
No,
said
that means you.
that doesn't make you. That doesn't.
I mean, do that change? Do that
committed
change your
sin,
title
you
all of a
committed
sudden?
an act of sin.
Right.
I get what you're trying to say, Eric.
Does that change your title all of a sudden? Because everybody
No,
commits
but-
sin, then everybody is a sinner.
We are. We all sin. And we
Yeah,
love
we
it.
all have sin come short, but when we ask for
You're
forgiveness,
talking loyal, James.
I think what he's saying is intentionally being sinful, like just being just a
I
convenience.
totally
Like, I'm just
understand
gonna
what
lie
you're
to you.
saying with the intent, but that's not the question.
Well, the new question.
No, so I'm going back to what you were saying,
100%.
Church. You believe your wife is loyal, but just because she may have told a lie, she's still considered loyal in your eyes, pretty much.
Right.
Exactly, because my
Well,
wife.
so let me ask you a question.
Right.
So
So that's what I was getting to.
So now there's another question on board because of that. Now we understand. Does it matter if a woman is 100% loyal to you?
Is that the new question?
Yeah.
It's a different question.
Yeah, it matters. Yeah, it matters.
Wait, that doesn't make no sense. No woman is 100%. No one
If
can
she
be.
strive
Nobody
for
will be 100%. What y'all just said, right?
So define a woman. But first of all,
So
we
does it
have
matter if
too
they're
many
100%
nuances.
loyal? As long as they're loyal, right? Doesn't matter if they're 100% loyal. As long as
I'm
they're
about to
loyal.
grab some hard liquor because y'all tripping tonight.
I'm just saying. Y'all just told me.
Never trying to go to the root of the word.
Y'all just told me.
Because we have to get to the root of the word because we can't make a blanket statement.
Y'all both
We
just said
can't-
women or men are going to be 100% loyal.
Right, but Jim,
Anybody.
we can't make a blanket statement. Like
Right.
you have to qualify the statement because the problem that we have now
is vague.
Is vague because a lot of people trying to walk around in the pants of a man ain't a man, and a lot of females walk around like a woman.
That's
That
it,
should
Seven.
be-
That's it.
The
So
way you
some of
wear,
the
the
people
way you
that
walk
y'all
around
are
and wear, does that,
expecting
the
to
way
be
you
a
walk
woman
around,
is not a
the way
woman.
you walk
so
around and
their
do your thing,
loyalty is
that
not
doesn't make you
gonna
loyal.
be there because they're not even walking in the position of a woman. They're proclaiming or they're
You know what? I gotta look this up. Y'all
pretending.
crazy. Y'all crazy. This is so they're like the way you look does not make you loyal. It doesn't have nothing to do with loyal. But
You can't call a hoe a housewife on the weekend. I'm sorry.
you could call your wife a hoe if she let you. What's the difference? What are we talking about here? Let's be real now. Let's stop the fucking cap here.
Well,
let's that soundbite.
Hey, but guess what? At the same time, though, the Bible says the bedroom is undefiled. So every now and then you might need your wife to be that for you.
Yeah. What?
See, you didn't get that. See, you
That's
probably
why
can't
you
grasp. Are you married? You probably couldn't grasp that.
bro.
Hey.
Sometimes you want to go the extra mile.
Okay. And
Hey.
listen, I travel. We in the bedroom. We travel. We travel in the bed.
Hey, let's just do this. Let's just take woman for being a woman then, versus what defines a woman. Let's just take woman as being someone mature or whatever case may be.
Okay, cool then. So now we got a good conversation.
And leave it in that text versus whether or not if she is a woman. Let's just say we have a woman, a true
We
woman.
agree a woman is one who has character.
Can I give y'all the definition of loyal real quick?
Yeah, here's the definition.
Loyal.
I thought we was past that question.
I do want to put it in y'all head so y'all know what y'all talking. So y'all might think about something differently. Giving or showing firm and constant support.
Support, yeah.
Or allegiance to a person or institute. That's loyal.
Hey, babe, you can go ahead and fix my plate. Constant support.
I'm hungry. I need you to support me constantly and be my alliance.
Here's another part. It said faithfulness owed by duty or by pledge or promise. Faithfulness owed by duty or by pledge or promise, meaning they promise to be faithful.
They promise.
Yeah.
Faithful. Right. It's loyal.
Let's keep it at a woman.
But guess what? When you become loyal to a friend or a person, that's not something that you have to voice. That's not a statement you have to make because that's something that's shown. It's an action.
Mm-hmm. So no matter it's the actions. So if their actions, no matter what they did in their own lives, or no matter how they live their lives, their actions towards you show them that they're loyal to you, right?
I'm asking a question right now. I'm just asking some random friends and some women right now. Can a woman be loyal? And yeah, my computer's popping. It's cracking.
Hey, listen, that's crazy, right? Your computer went down. Damn. But yeah, but I believe people do their thing.
So do you think they can be loyal? I think since you asked the question, is that
all right? Do I think 100% loyal? To me, my definition of loyal, yes, 100% loyal to me, to how you know what I mean? To me. No matter what, they can do their own thing. They may have lied to me before, but they're always there. People, they're human beings, so we all fuck up. So somebody has been dishonest or did something to you and prove that they are loyal 100%. Always be there. No matter if they disobeyed your orders or something like that, because maybe they saw a different purpose or something, and they're still 100% loyal. You can also teach.
That's not 100%
You can also teach a woman to be 100% loyal to you.
That's not.
Yeah, I agree. You can.
Why is that not 100% loyal?
But
Did you read?
You just read the definition of support. If you don't have your support, if you don't have her support, how can she be 100% loyal?
But she might have your best interest at heart, so she's not in agreement with some of the bull
best
crap.
interest.
We can have a lot of bull crap with us.
Yeah.
You can have the potential to win a game, but loses, right?
Yeah.
But it's still
meaning she has the I guess he has what it takes to be a loyal woman. But
if you're consistently loyal throughout the years, all the time, and yeah, you have your fuck ups because you're a fucking human being.
I think it's that word 100% that's in the way.
It says constant support. They're over there to
where
support
are you trying to go with this?
They are their own human beings. Look at where I'm trying to go with this. I
think that word 100% is in the way.
Oh my God. Yeah. There's some comedy on the side.
Let's hear the comedy, man. What's good? Hold on.
Drunk said, I'm cool with a woman who's 90% loyal just because I like to keep things interesting. That's what I said. If she had the potential to be loyal, which I know she's not, then I can deal with that if she has the potential.
I like the other question. I'm cool with. Sorry. If you ever 100% loyal to anybody, you not leaving any room to be loyal to yourself. I like that. What he said as well. You're not leaving any room because you worry about somebody being 100% loyal to you, and you want to be, but you're not looking at yourself as the actual person that you need to value.
You know what? I see loyal different than y'all do. To be honest with you.
Jada,
I'm not concerned. I'm not really concerned or worried about all the details of the shit they do. You know what I'm saying? Because that just brings me to another level of my life, worrying about too much. As a man, I'm gonna do what I have to do always.
But you got to understand.
I'm saying the same thing.
I'm not even gonna put them in position for it to be less than 100% because when I need you at the time I need you because that's what it was. That's what I groomed you to be, that loyal. Just like other people across the stage, whatever, were groomed to be loyal.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Groom a woman to be
honest
loyal.
with you. I don't really want a person that I would have to groom. I want me a natural. I'm saying
so you can't even have that conversation.
A natural.
You can't even. No, hold on. You can't even. You married. You can't even open your mouth like that. Ain't even nothing coming out.
You mean I can't open my mouth like that? I already got married. What do you mean?
You already married. So the conversation.
But I already got a natural.
Exactly. So you can't even talk about you want. You already got. So don't be. Yeah, you gonna get something.
He's a straight capping, nigga.
So somebody said the question should be, can humans be loyal to one another?
Yes, we all have proven and showed it. I'm just trying to get us to look at the this is all the cap that church was doing. My bad. There's a lot of capping over here.
Why I gotta be capping? Why I gotta be capping? Because I said
you shouldn't have to groom someone to be loyal. Are you serious? You don't know.
No, what I'm saying is, this is the thing. Like, depending on what you're picking, what are you picking? What are you choosing? Are you just settling? Because guess what? When you start looking for a woman, it's a difference between a thought, a piece, a shot, all that. Guess what? That ain't what you're really looking for when you start talking about a woman being 100% loyal. This ain't somebody you just tricking with. Let's be realistic.
But let's also
if you're looking for loyalty, you ain't looking in no tricks. You ain't looking in no piece, falling up out in the club, drinking, partying, acting all up. You looking for somebody with some for sure potential, bro.
Right. Put up that statement.
You gotta, just like you was just saying a few minutes ago, Seven. Let's be realistic. When you said we have to identify what and who we're talking about here, I totally understood exactly what you were saying. So when you start thinking about a woman being 100% loyal, you ain't just looking for somebody you done just ran into coincidentally. You checking the background, you watching every move, you sizing that nigga up for a while before you even put her on display, like you even considering her to be loyal.
Let me keep it real with you. Hold on.
Cause I got the story for you, bro. I met my wife over a bit. We've been rocking for 25 years. We've been married for 14 years. Guess what? Have she been loyal to me the whole time? Yes. Even when I was in prison, we was tricking and messing around for 10 years before we got married. I had girlfriends. I was getting money. I was tricking. I was cutting up in prison. She always tried to find me. She did whatever she could to support me. I'm talking about the true meaning of loyalty. And she's still in that position right now. But guess what? I had to find out about her, bro.
Ain't that 100?
I was on drugs. She came to find me.
Do you feel 100? Do you feel 100?
It's proven. But guess what? It wasn't just a Joe Blow. We started out tricking and cutting up, meeting up at the club. Guess what? She would leave me in the bed and go to church trying to build a relationship with God. So that's how I first began to see the true potential within her.
Okay. I understand all that. That's building loyalty. I said at the beginning, something that has to be built.
I actually want to go back
So
with the grooming.
what I'm trying to say is this.
that.
Don't you feel now that y'all still married, y'all still going, y'all still trust each other. Y'all still going, y'all still trust each other. Y'all holding on, breaking away, y'all doing things. Accomplishments. Doesn't that 100? Isn't that 100?
No.
Ain't that 100?
No, I think we should take the word 100 out because why can't we just say a woman is loyal? Let's take the 100 out because
ain't nobody gonna be 100.
I'm not gonna allow simple thoughts. If you leave the 100 in there, it takes your thoughts to a whole different level. Which I'm saying is,
it's easy to answer that question.
It's easy to take the definition of loyal and put it into the conversation that make it make sense. If we were really thinking about the definition, it does not say anything in there about someone has to, oh, they can't lie, this and that, did it, whatever. They're always constant with support. They're always
right.
You're still your friend.
You just answered it.
Wait.
You just answered it. It doesn't say that you have to be perfect. But when you throw in 100%, now you're throwing in a different.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
What 100%? You know what 100% is?
I 100% know.
I scored perfect on the test. I scored perfect. No one is perfect, so take the 100% out. Then it'll be a legit conversation.
All right, so when you go into a relationship, you bring your 100, she bring her 100. That's the way you expect it, right?
No, you'll never bring 100. You'll never meet that 100.
I want to talk.
You would never fulfill the needs. You would never fulfill the needs of every woman, and she would never fulfill everything to you. That's 100%
on the test. It doesn't make you perfect at the test.
Huh?
If you get 100% on the test, does not make you a perfect.
Perfect. Why not? You got all that right.
It doesn't make you perfect.
It makes me a perfect.
You got a good grade, 100%, but doesn't make you perfect. You're the one that took the test, right? So you taking that test, you get 100 because any test you take, you keep getting 100, right? But you're not that. You're not the test. You're a different person. You're not 100% yourself. So you're always gonna ride and do what you do, which don't make you 100. But in this relationship, I know 100% that person is loyal to me. But I'm using 100 because
you do.
Yes, I do.
Just like going back to what Sammy said, you got to ask her.
I didn't say that shit.
How do you know she's 100%? How do you know?
I know with me. She may not be 100% with anybody else. With me, I know.
In her mind, she may say, I'm not
100%. In my mind, my trust of what I put out there.
The question is, can a woman be 100%?
Yes, can a woman be
100%? Somebody said she could be 100% one day, and then the other day she could completely.
Which is not a 100%.
So you can be 100% one day, but not the other day.
Oh man, that happens a lot, man.
Yeah,
that happens a lot.
That's reality.
I really want y'all to listen to yourselves right now.
This is myself 40.
I can be 100%. Hold up, I can never be 100%, but I can be 100% one day. But not today. That don't make no sense.
No, you're saying it like it doesn't make sense.
And divide the days by the number of.
Y'all are ridiculous. How you gonna be if you can never be 100%? How can you be 100% one day?
Easy. Just like you can make 100 on a test and score 80 the next day.
But it doesn't make you 100.
Nobody's ever gonna be 100. That's what we're trying to tell you.
You could be 100 one day.
Well, you take the 100 out of this conversation.
We say you could be 100% 5-10 years or whatever, and then all of a sudden you can be like, okay, I'm done with you, and you still looking for that 100% that you've been having for the last 5 to 10 years, but she's done because she more than likely you ain't giving her 100%. You know what I'm saying?
If we had that 100%, we'll still be with that woman.
More than likely, you know. But I hear what you're trying to put the 100% into a, in a thinking form. I get that, and it's working. We've been talking about it for 50 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's working, No,
it's going around in a circle. It ain't working.
No, it's working.
All right, I can't wait for y'all to dream about it.
But you're the only one. You're the only one that has that mindset. We rest of four of us, I think, is saying no. No woman can't be 100% the whole entire relationship.
My mind don't set. It does too much with
Look what Drunk said. Look what Drunk said.
Hold on.
He like a natural too. Exactly.
Hey,
yeah.
Well, how many naturals do we have? How many naturals do we have? I believe we could say, see, that's like all that. To be honest with you, I'm not. I told you this before. We had conversations with this before. I'm not going to deal with a woman that got a lot of issues with different relationships for multiple years and stuff like that. Everybody, if you like that, handle it. That's your thing. But I'm not that guy that's going to be dealing with like that drama that, oh, you just like Ricky or Tim or something. You can handle that, on your own. I'm that guy that either you was raised like a person that could be sufficient like that, or you want to be in that situation. So if you want to call it grooming, a man sometimes, especially a man of God, a man of the Most High, not saying that I am, you're supposed to groom the woman that you with. Because a lot of these women and men are
Well, a lot of women will know what you expect because of the type of man that you are. Women be knowing. They be knowing. They just be acting like they don't know.
Yeah, you're right. But they just want that test. They want that like that drama. This is why a lot of these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we never want the drama. So we're gonna keep. Do y'all consider love and loyalty the same thing? That's from Drunk.
I know people that have my. I consider it somewhat the same thing in my opinion.
Anybody else?
No, love and loyalty. Love and loyalty.
I hear that, Drunk.
They could kind of be one and the same, but
no, I look at it this way: you can be loyal to your job, but it doesn't mean you love your job.
That's
good. What you just said.
Huh?
I like what he said too.
That's
what I was thinking.
In forms of a relationship.
Involving
relationship.
Yeah.
Because I think my experience has been you don't when you need it, where is it at?
So let me ask y'all something.
When you need what? When you need what, Seven?
Hold on.
Like he was saying, like when the chips is down, all hell breaks loose, and shit's real. Where she at? You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And then
in church,
have you
that makes her loyal, right?
In church, real quick. So I'm gonna say something. And then after you swallow, you can say it. yo, you. Now see, here you go.
I hate
what you're telling us, and I with your wife and everything, how loyal she was and stuff like that. Yo, that's like that real talk. In my situation, and the men that's around me for 42 years of living on Earth, that's something that's like rare. What you going through? I know some church going men. I know some dudes that just good dudes and women, good women, but people ain't like that. That especially from Generation X on down, people aren't like that like they used to be. Church.
But listen to me though, bro. You can still build that. It's called togetherness. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like right now, the way my wife got my back, I have her back. Right. It don't matter. No matter what goes down, I got her back and she got my back. Right now, I could be dead to the wrong. Guess what? I ain't wrong when another nigga show up. You understand what I'm saying? Might cuss me out behind closed doors. But guess what? You ain't gonna live that down because of her loyalty to me. And the same with her.
True.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And guess what?
Do you believe she's always loyal?
That was a process. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? That was a process. That was work. Because I remember, like, I was the type of person where when you make me mad, I'm going to tell the world. Now my business and my family this ain't none of y'all business.
So tell
You understand? But that was a process for me learning because I was a street dude. So I had to get loud and all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's real, man. It can happen, but you have to build that. Like right now, you gotta understand.
My thing is, you gotta.
Hold on a second. Let's go to the comments. Let's get the comments over because they got a lot of questions.
Yes.
James Davis says, "Brother just told you that loyalty and love." Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Brother just told you that loyalty and love goes one and the same. He just expressed his love for his wife in so many words. I'm thinking they talk about church. And then Drunk says, do y'all agree that no relationship has equal love? That one person is going to love their mate more than their mate loves them.
Yeah, brother, I agree. I agree.
It's like this.
I agree.
Let me speak on that. One person love might be stronger in one area, and the other person love is stronger in another area. So it brings their love and their togetherness to an equal value.
We hope for that, but that don't happen a lot.
Well, no, I think that people just need to learn.
Break it up, bro.
Who, me?
Nah, that's
me.
Unapologetic man.
Listen, I believe that people need to learn each other's love languages because everybody's always gonna love differently. Never the same. I cannot love you the way you love me.
Right.
Because I love you the way I love you. You can't love me the same way. Nobody's gonna love each other the same.
I guess
so if they really love a person,
we don't love each other
if they love that person, it's gonna be equal love because they love each other different. The thing about it is nobody cares about love languages. They think that you gotta love them the way they love you. That's why shit don't ever work.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Hey, and I saw my therapist for over 10 years to have me think, oh, no, like had me think, oh, nobody ain't gonna love you like your mother love you, like your grandmother love you, like your grandfather love you. Nobody ain't gonna love you like that. It's different types of loves. So stop looking for that. And then I get it now. But the way I was raised and everything, the way I thought about things in my 10, 15, 20 younger years, I'm like, you gotta love me like my damn grandmother or something like that. But I don't think like that no more. But yeah, you're right. Absolutely. It's different types.
It's different. I believe this. It's different levels to love. When you look at it, right? Like I said, one might be stronger in another area than the other mate. So there's different levels to love. And as you build with each other, you will grow in those areas off the other mate.
Yeah. So the answer
sometimes things that are important to you is important to your mate. And as you begin to bond with them more, you begin to learn and understand. So you begin to love some of those things that they love, or begin to network and try to understand how to love those things because of what you want.
True. Let's learn each other's love language.
Yeah.
I got you.
Alarm. Set the alarm. I forgot to introduce. We got James Davis and also Jenny in the building. What's good with you, baby?
What's up?
What's going on, Jenny?
What's happening, James?
Show that picture a little bigger.
Huh? Oh shit! Here you go.
And I apologize, man. I've been on like a 12, 13 hour day, man. My wife cooked a nice little meal for me. So
no, you look.
No, I eat all the time.
The only thing
you guys had an accident this morning at like 5:30 this morning, so I've been going at like since about 5 o'clock, man.
The only disrespect you had is you ain't asked nobody to have some. That's all
you did. You can mail me a chicken wing.
Hey, if I start lying to you, I don't want you to have none of this. You be done try to move in, I give you a bite. Ain't all things neck.
I hear that.
No to the nay.
Let me get the guest room.
You know we all love to eat, mama.
I ain't bringing you down here to North Carolina like that. I already told you these country girls over.
I hear that.
I don't know that Chewy.
Let me get some of this North Carolina food.
Hey,
boy,
what you talking about?
All right, let's get back on track. Let's get back on track because I ain't got much gasoline left today.
Oh, what did that nigga get into you, huh? Let's see. That was pretty much the blunt of everything. What we see? We got. I agree with the unapologetic. I don't work in a trauma unit either. So yeah, we don't deal with the trauma with like. I'm not saying that when we vet somebody, we don't know if they're loyal or not, but we show that they're showing that they're interested. That's how we get to know them more. We create something, and that, we create some. You don't really create loyalty until you really build with the person. Like I said from the beginning, build that. That's why I'm not expecting y'all just to go off the hinges with the loyalty. I'm thinking that we automatically have to think of time. You have to build time with the person to know that they're going to be loyal with you. That's how I know it's always going to be 100, because that time already told me that the person's still in your life, the person's still doing for you, supporting you, constant, even though we're separated or been apart, back together, whatever, they have always been loyal to you, which is 100 to me. So I can keep 100 in there.
When you got loyalty, and you said it deals with time. Time is never ending.
But time can also tell.
Right? So loyalty is to me something that goes out throughout the relationship.
So you're going to automatically like no one's ever going to be loyal to you because time hasn't ended yet.
No, yeah, they will be loyal. They just won't be 100% loyal. They'll be loyal, but not 100%.
And you be loyal and make a mistake.
But you're still loyal.
But you're not 100% loyal.
Can you be loyal and make a mistake?
If you're always going to be loyal, you make a mistake. It is what it is. We all think differently. I'm not going to argue, try to convince you guys to think the way I think. I'm just putting my idea out there. You know, we're grown men here. We don't argue.
Let me give y'all an example.
We debate. We come.
Let me give y'all an example, right? I was 13 years old. Me and my cousin bought a motorcycle, right?
What kind was it? No, don't worry about it.
I was loyal. It was a 750 Honda. I bought it at 13 years old, a 750 Honda. We bought it, selling crack, right? 13 years old. My cousin was 16. We got chased by the police. Was my loyalty true to him? 100. Loyal to him till the day he died. Guess what? When the police got us, I was a child. I ain't know no better. I told him. Was I loyal to him? Yes, I was. But I didn't understand because of the position that I was in. And I told the police. You understand what I'm saying?
You may have felt you were loyal to him. I'm just saying it goes.
No, I'm not saying that I was loyal to him in that particular moment. What I'm saying is I was loyal to him throughout the rest of our time, all of our life together. That was the only incident that I made a mistake with him.
Right.
And I was truly loyal to him. But I dropped the ball then.
Right.
Out of fear. I made a mistake.
Right.
Right? So what am I saying?
You regain your loyalty.
No, I ain't saying I regained no loyalty. What I'm saying is
you wasn't loyal. If you wasn't loyal,
you had a lapse in loyalty.
Huh?
You had a lapse in loyalty.
Right. You had a lapse, meaning you regained it.
So that was a lapse in loyalty?
Yeah, you just said you wasn't loyal to him at one point.
No,
did you not just say
told
that?
The police, he might have felt like I wasn't loyal.
He might have felt it, but it wasn't true. I'm just saying you had a gap. Not saying it's a trouble. It's not a trouble thing. It's just because we're human and we make mistakes.
So is it okay to have a gap in your loyalty?
Yeah.
Y'all acting like y'all confused.
Right. It's okay to have a gap.
Always going to be gaps in between loyalty.
It's
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's okay for your spouse to be mad at you, but when you make up.
I don't put a human on the pedestal, man. That's one thing I learned before even therapy.
Right.
Before
do you put you on a pedestal?
You don't put no human being on no damn pedestal.
It's human nature to have gaps.
You put yourself on a pedestal.
No, I make mistakes too. No, I don't put myself on a pedestal.
I do.
Like that.
It's human
You know, I
nature
don't
to
put
make
myself-
mistakes.
But I also know how to get.
I'm very, yeah. We you know, that's why I like you. We're two different people. I don't like being around people that I'm the same all the time. That's
no, because we definitely don't need that echo chamber shit. That's why I like a bunch of fellas handpicked from the garden of Adam.
And that vetting is extremely important, especially nowadays. Vetting is extremely important. If you
That's
guys,
why it's hard to explain manhood. Because that's why it's hard for me to explain my idea of loyalty, because you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
His vetting is important, but I'm such a different person than anybody else. So my vet process is totally different from anybody. I can see something like a twinkle in a person's eye and already have an idea how they're gonna be in my life. You know, no, I'm dead serious. I plant seeds, bro. And it's not like I go back to the garden. I'm like, it's there, it's gonna grow. I'm gonna pour water on it one day. But you know what I'm saying? But I can tell. But that's why I go vet, because I watch people. I watch people, man. I'm always paying attention.
Hey, read what Drunk put.
That's why the loyalty is different for me. Like you could, like it's not important. If you fuck me over, it's to me. If it's not that important to me, and I see a bigger picture between our relationship, my loyalty is still gonna be is still the same. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 100. We might have to change ways we move, but my loyalty is gonna be 100 because that's the way I am. Well, I've been drunk. Hold on, what drunk say? The gap in loyalty is a penalty, just like having a gap in a car insurance, but people don't pay it on time all the time. You got to do a little extra to be down with me again. So you give them a chance to be loyal because they showed you loyalty before.
They regained the loyalty.
But you gave them a chance,
right,
to be loyal, to still be loyal because you know they can be loyal. Which automatically think that you're a loyal person. That's why I'm giving you a chance.
That's called life reality. I mean,
okay, and loyal is.
I'm starting to have trust issues talking to you.
And listen, what you're not understanding is what a person to me is 100. Knowing that they're gonna live their life, because your fuck ups is a given to me. No one's a perfect person. They gonna fuck up. So I'm taking that out of the equation so much, depending on the fuck up.
So you really saying your 100 is in quotation, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Because it's really not 100, but it is 100 in your.
It is 100 because I know automatically that person be a lawyer. That's 100.
So now we have an understanding.
Thank you. I wasn't trying to pride myself on people or nothing, but it's 100 to me, because if somebody would come to ask you, which person in your life, if somebody came up to you and asked, what person will be, what person you think is 100% got your back, right? And somebody came with somebody, I know we got asked this question before. What person that you pick that know to be there for you regardless of anything, and you're able to pick? That's loyalty, 100 for me, because I'm able to pick that one person.
I can name somebody.
I know.
I can name a person.
You.
Yeah, me.
My bad.
Me. No, me.
Yes. And that's another thing. I'm definitely 100 for me. I'm always loyal. Even though I fuck up, knowing I should have made a good decision or made a bad decision, still loyal to myself. So if you can do that for yourself, just say it. All right, to the comments. At the end of the day, we all are looking for someone to say, I got you, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Got you.
All right.
Yeah.
So, do you think a woman can be a king?
Stop.
Nah, I had to bring that out of nowhere now, because we went through.
And a woman be what?
We got a brain blow. Could you think
you should be on ESPN with that comment, that question?
Do you think
all
that
those
it's
soy
possible
boys
for a king to call another woman king?
What?
That ain't.
What happened?
There's some underlying.
All right, so
what's the
now
context that goes with?
My food was delicious till that nigga about made me throw up.
Listen, that's why I wanted to get. That's why I told you the phenomenal movie.
Phenomenal
questions.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go.
I wanted to get y'all head working a little bit with all these questions.
What phenomenal
now
movie?
The meat of it is Why? What is the agenda, and why is it possible for someone to come up with a movie and say "Woman King" and say this is our history?
Because we're full of a misandry.
No, we ain't going to see
society.
that. I don't want no parts of it. That's what's wrong with us now. You be running around thinking you run me when we get back.
Uh-oh.
If you're gonna definitely run the ship, don't go.
Fellas, I don't play. I don't play.
Oh shit!
Hey,
no.
They didn't mean that in the wait. Hey, can I speak on the K Boogie thing? I don't think that what they meant in the movie that's what they meant. Yes, they did. We live in a misandry ass society today, especially within the black community.
Come on, we saw the.
I don't see the question.
You don't see the question. You munching, motherfucker.
Look, what she said. I do think they again. That's more.
I don't think that's what they
emasculating. That's why I won't watch that silly ass movie.
So if that's not what they meant, why would they
say? And
that?
It's a fiction movie at that. That wasn't no true movie. The actual movie situation was they tried to do that, but they were actually slave owners. Those people that they're doing a movie on, those people that they're doing a movie on, them women that they're doing the movie on, the true story is they was actually giving black slaves to the people that was going there, and the French came over and they saw that, and they was actually fighting them and killed all of them, killed every last one of them, because they was actually trying to fight against slavery.
Right. That's all what happened. But at the end of the day,
I'm just saying.
At the end of the day,
I'm just saying.
Was it in history that they said this king made the lady a woman king?
It ain't no damn woman kings, and that's what's wrong.
Did they say that in the history books? I'm just going off the rip.
That's fiction.
They said it's based on a true story, right?
Get over here and tell these niggas. No.
It's based, but it didn't hit the nail. It didn't hit the nail in. It's based on a true story, but it's not. With a movie, they're gonna have some fluff.
So do you think that movie is
still?
Do you think that movie is still? You think that movie?
Honestly,
do you think that movie is still? Thank you. Now, do you think that there is still an agenda for black people to think how they are against each other, and also for men and women to go against each other due to this new movie that just came out? They are still pushing this narrative that black on black crime, still that, all that stuff. We have slaves reminding us of the bullshit because there's no good shit. And then all of a sudden, if you want some good shit, they say a woman is a king. And it's supposed to be it's subliminal, right?
Yeah,
it's
that's
subliminal,
the
right?
You're thinking. That's to manipulate your mind.
From that perspective, I think
that character was a slave owner, Savage.
What happened?
That character, the true character was a slave owner.
She was a slave owner, right?
Yes, absolutely. Of black people.
They all were.
Yeah. But why are they trying to make her like she was a general, like K Boogie said? Come on, man. We could talk about history. I was raised in history.
Well,
we could really talk about it.
Still think that's
what he's saying, but what he's saying based on the narrative, what Savage is saying based on the narrative, we're not going on facts. We go on facts. And we don't go a whole other different rail. But
true.
I think the most important point that he just said is there an agenda? Because no disrespect to the Breakfast Club, let's just not even mince words. I stopped watching them maybe 5 to 6 months just because of the narrative, but they were celebrating The Wiz, and the lion is going to be gay or this and this and that. So, I think the thing is, we've become a society that we're celebrating homosexuality. We're celebrating.
There
We're
you go.
celebrating in a way, and then women are being the troubadours. They're being the woman king and saying, if you have something to say against gay people, or you're gay or homophobic because you are a masculine heterosexual man. So to answer your question, I don't think it's an issue of whether or not it's true. I think we can understand it's true, but I think the more important thing is what's the end game. Is it just to make a whole bunch of funny ass?
It's been an end game in Black America. It's been an end game in Black America since the late 60s.
Honestly,
this is going throughout everybody now.
The hint game is they're stagnating our culture as a whole, because we are the ones that's really chasing that thing down and overtaking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, like, realistically, like right now, this is a hidden agenda, because in the workforce,
they ain't hitting nothing
who's
about
the
it.
team leaders? Who's the supervisor? Who's the bosses? The women reign supreme in the workforce, because the world system has created it like that to manipulate the thought pattern and the thought process of our male Black seed. In other words, it makes you feel like you're the weaker vessel.
Okay.
I don't think it's a hidden agenda. It hasn't been a hidden agenda in like.
It's not hidden. It's a fact. That's what's going on. You can go in every factory in America right now, and women reign supreme over all the males. So they're making them feel less than in the workplace.
Wow, he's hitting it on the head. Going on being queen ain't good enough for women. No more.
Right, exactly. And I think it's a trick of the enemy. I'm gonna tell you that.
He threw up gay.
Because look at it the other way. Can a man be a queen? Look at it that way. Can a man be a queen?
Women got men feeling like they queens. Go,
exactly.
All you gotta do is turn to your mainstream media news outlets, and you'll see a queen.
Come on, you right.
That's all you gotta do. Turn to ESPN. Turn to all of them. Turn to CNN, ABC. Turn to all of them.
But what it's trying to do is let the outside things go inside of the marriages to create animosity within a relationship. Now, the more people look at TV and things of that nature, the more people look at these things, and the more there's all these power groups, women power groups everywhere popping up. It becomes, you know what? We should have power over the men. And then it goes right back into against what God's word is. So to me, it's just the trick of the enemy.
This started when they started wearing pants, baby. Women's live.
Hey,
go back.
Let's not talk about the nice stuff. Hey, wait, let's not talk about the nice stuff. Let's talk about how this is why our children is not protected. This is why this is a whole example. We can really go through this, but this is why our children are not protected, because all we thinking about how much a man is devalued and how a woman need to be put on the pedestal and she do everything, this and that, third. You go to all these schools and stuff like that, and you ask how the kids have been doing in the last 10, 15 years. You go. Because everybody always saying, I'm doing everything, You go to these schools and let them know what's going on with these children, what's going on, how they're getting educated. Y'all talk about how the women doing this. Look at the kids, look at the babies. The babies are not being protected. And it's even more. You think it was worse 10, 15, 20 years ago. It's even worse today. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse.
They got drag queens going to kindergarten classes, talking about it's okay to be however you want. And the problem again, you have women protecting it, saying that's the right. But if we understand the development of a child does not make that decision. That child is influenced on those.
So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna say, let me make a statement. I used to do a lot of speakings at the schools and stuff, right? So
K Boogie.
I went to the school, right? I went to the school to speak. Motivational speaker perspective. Not even from a church perspective. But when I got there, they had the school system set up like it was the prison system. Kids walking down the single file, down the hall, single file line like they was in prison going to the chow hall. So they're already controlling your mind and your thinking. So when you wind up in prison, you accept it, right? Mind you, walking down these halls, when I was looking at it, now
keep that one up there, Jimmy. Keep that one up there.
Particular hall, you might have 20 teachers. Out of the 20 teachers, guess how many of them gay or homosexual?
How long ago was this?
14.
19.
How long ago was this?
How many years, Dana? Maybe 4, 3? What she said it won't even that long. Yeah, it gotta be. Yes, it was. Because Quante wasn't even the police then.
Okay.
Maybe 5 years ago.
And it's probably 18 now.
You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? What's being drilled in our children's mind? It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be a homosexual. It's okay to be a lesbian.
But that's the thing with Hollywood. When somebody broke it
Teachers,
down,
the
you realize
principals,
Hollywood,
everybody gay.
But Hollywood was an actual, it's a stick that they say magicians and people who were into witchcraft, warlocks used to cast spells. That's how Hollywood got its name. And what anyone ever talks about is how much subliminal content is on everything that's pushed out.
Now that I think now that they brought it to our eyes, we see it everywhere now. Even in the past, Cinderella, the dwarves, all that.
That's why I say it's no hidden agenda.
Come on, man.
It's not hidden.
Barney, all of them, they were saying all of them was gay.
So K Boogie said something about coming to America meant what? It was a damn comedy. And actually he played a simp because if you want to be honest with you, he played the soy boy simp, Eddie Murphy, because he had a woman that was in love with him, was ready to do everything he possibly wanted. No, but he wanted to go get the Americanized woman. He wanted to go get the
she was bred.
Exactly. He wanted to go get the Americanized woman to make his life miserable.
There's no.
She was bred.
Is the prince of Zamunda.
She was bred.
They got to be his wife.
She was bred to be his wife.
Bro, that ain't
bred to be his wife.
She was bred to be his wife.
Yeah, but you got to be some type of motherfucker to be bred to be your wife.
I don't want a motherfucker bred to be my wife.
So let's look at.
I do.
From the princess.
So y'all stuck on the name.
Some shit, but no, names and words matter.
Yeah.
So that goes to K Boogie's statement.
Do we really
100%, right?
Oh, let's read it.
One way with 100%,
politics.
and then I explain my 100%. So words matter with context, right? Okay, so every word matters.
So K Boogie says something.
What K Boogie says,
right?
So y'all stuck on the name,
right?
That's not what I meant. That's not what it meant. Y'all hate on the black movie based on the words. Okay.
Yeah. And I like
that's shaming tactics, K Boogie.
And I like what Grunt said. He said, "Why couldn't they have named it Queen?"
Yeah.
So if the words doesn't matter, look at all these commercials on TV. Look how fast these commercials go by just by the words, just by what you see. It's the trick of the enemy to captivate you with the title. Somebody don't have to go to the movie and they can think of the title of itself like, yeah, we should be ruling the world. We should be on top. We should be this and that and that. No, so I do understand that the title really is captivated and it could mess up a person's mind from what it's really meant to be. And I asked the question, just like Drunt said, why can't it be Queen? Why has it be King?
And plus that title of it don't mean like this is actually what's going on. We got a lot of these women that want to be on top of us. And it's been happening in Black America for over 50 years. But it's been and now it's happening
just
to
the
white
start
Americans.
of it. It's King this week. Next week is gonna be queer.
Oh yeah,
I'm
true.
gonna put it to you like
It's going to
this.
be anything that don't have nothing to do with protection of a family. It's going to
And-
have
and you
everything.
just hit it on the head.
That
So
was
this
my
is the end
point.
game.
Yeah.
You
So
call it
that, but the thing you gotta
unapologetic
understand,
manhood. You
we're
call
at
it.
the end game. You just hit it. We're at the end game. Now they're about to go all the way
It's
in.
no
We're at the
holds
end game.
barred, baby.
We're at the end game.
Don't-
They're going all
And
the way
guess
out.
what? They choose all these celebrities and they choose black folks to represent something that
Always.
really is
Come on,
damaging.
hey, yo, man.
It's
We live like
damaging.
the hardest
Gatekeeper
show.
of degenerates.
It's damaging
Look at what's
marriages.
going on right now in the pink, man. Look
I-
what's
I don't-
going on in the pink.
And I
We are
believe,
like the gatekeeper
I
of
agree with you, Drew.
everything.
I
That's,
believe it is a
that's
good movie,
we
but
are the
it's a
gatekeeper
bad,
of
it's a
everything
bad.
that's
analogy.
illogical, that's degenerate, that
Here's the
degenerate,
thing, fellas. We
everything.
all-
And guess who they put in front of that? Who is
The
the
biggest
actual
talking town.
gatekeeper?
the
I'm
biggest
not going
talking
to say it.
town. The
Who is
biggest
the
talking
actual
town.
gatekeeper in Black America?
The biggest talking town is woman versus man, and it's getting to a whole different state of
Exactly.
ridiculousness, right?
It-
So that being said, them coming out with a movie like that, how do you think the mindset is gonna go when we're trying to change things to have men be men and women be women? Calling a queen or a general a king when it's a woman.
Well, here's the deal. I don't think it's even necessary that the label. What I believe it is just putting the thought on the table. Because when you put the thought on the
because
table,
once you
it
put
becomes
out there, it
ambiguous.
creates a
It
problem.
becomes
Right.
ambiguous.
Right.
And then it grabs its traction.
Right.
Then it starts to move and it becomes the muscle of a
True that.
conversation.
True
So I
that.
think what
Right.
you're saying is, when we get to it, is how long we just gonna keep playing the bullshit until it becomes too much, and maybe
Right.
it's gonna be too
Oh,
much. and
it's
too late.
already too much.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's already too much. It's too much.
Because
to
you
me
know
that we
what?
can't
You know
protect
what?
our own children. That's when it's too
You
much.
know
Like,
what?
Yo, you know what? Hold on. Hey, let me say
hold on.
this.
No,
Let me
hold
say
on, man.
this.
Let me say
Be
this.
totally honest. Hold on.
Hold
Let
on.
me say
Hold
something.
on, hold on,
Be
hold on.
totally honest with you. Nah.
Church got to be heard. He don't care. Church got to be
Be
heard.
totally honest with y'all.
Yeah,
A lot of this is our fault
Take that
because
belt.
God gave us dominion. God gave us dominance, right?
I
And what
agree.
happened is we be so mad with our women that a lot of this stuff was going on and we wasn't addressing it. So that's where all these doors is being opened up to start with. We got to start shutting this mess down from the daggone beginning.
So
That's
this
the
is why
bottom
I
line.
this is why I laugh at
Where my gavel at? Where my
Shut up.
gavel? Where my gavel?
Go ahead, E. Go
this
ahead,
is
E.
why I laugh.
But anyway,
E.
but-
Go ahead,
but-
E.
Did you see
But,
that?
but going
You
back
see
to
that?
what Seven was
Do you see
saying,
that backhand?
it's not so much the title, it's the thought. And that's because a lot of people mind are weakened to either grab something that sounds good and then they start running with it. Yeah, girl, yeah. I understand what you're saying. I like what you're saying. Their mind is weakened. Their mind is weakened by fiction. And they play that into reality. Don't get me wrong. It may be a good
How
movie.
you think them
But
punks
to
be
me-
thinking they reign supreme? They be thinking they reign supreme because them women be sitting around talking about, tell them, girl, you
Exactly.
go, girl,
This
do
is
it,
the
girl.
and this
Now they
is the
come
reason
out.
why. This is the
You got to
reason why
leave
I.
him.
This is
You
the
got to
reason
leave
why.
him.
This is the reason why I constructed this.
You don't need no
conversation
man.
this way, because it's all for an agenda. My whole point is to make people stronger mentally. So we know that the shit ain't right and upside down. So that means people's minds and mentals are weakened. So for you to put out a movie like this, when we're trying to change the narrative of the thought process so we can get back to a community where people doing their parts, why would you put a movie out like that and say, this is the woman king? It just puts forth more of the words, which are spells, to put in people's heads, which are weakened, to make them think, let's keep this going with the bullshit.
More misandry in the black community and in
Are we not
America in
understanding?
general. More misandry. The hatred of heterosexual men. And I'm getting tired of us like don't keep on tattooing the tips. No, the hatred of African American heterosexual men. That's what it is.
Oh, next is going to be a movie that Jesus was a woman.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I give it 5 years.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, I wouldn't doubt it. They're
Nah,
gonna say,
it'll go something like this. Was Jesus truly the Messiah?
yeah.
Was Jesus playing with Moses too much?
He had long hair. He had long hair, so he might have been a woman.
Yeah.
Yo, fucking.
I'm serious.
telling you,
That's what we're going through. It's the pit of the devil. I'm telling you.
So I want to say something, and K Boogie, I want you to understand what I'm about to say. I'm not attacking you whatsoever. Go back to her statement.
Which one was it?
There was the last one before that.
I love. We are talking. Which one?
Which one?
So Santa, there were many wives.
That was a lie.
And
That was
she didn't want to be
fiction.
the queen. She
I mean,
wanted,
that's fiction.
Again, we understand the fiction, but she's defending the movie. So my point is,
all right, I get it.
point is, we get caught on defending parts of things that we like as people of color, rather than just saying it's incorrect, fucked up, it's dysfunctional, and it's not sustainable. And I think that's the problem. And that's why we have so many issues between us as men and women, because women want to defend what makes them feel a certain way,
good,
rather than step back and say, how does this affect the dynamic of moral, critical thinking, and the way that things should be? And then we have that problem. And I think that women have been in a situation where, well, the man wasn't good. He was sorry. He just slept with me and didn't have a baby. Well, guess what? He slept with you, but he didn't want to be on child support. But you get to choose whether or not you get to have the baby or not. So he don't get to decide whether he want to be on child support or not. Well, he can't decide whether he can go to court, or he don't want to deal with you. It was just what it is. So there's so many things happening with our women in our community when it comes to just sustainable relationships, that they have to defend something that makes them feel good about the things that they can grab onto and hold on to. And they don't trust us when we say we standing up. And again, I think that's a big problem.
Honestly, I feel like the system has given everybody control that's weak. What do I mean by that? Okay, the same way you was talking about women having this power over men to do all these things. Guess what? Even the gays got rights now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, gays got rights when Barack went to office. That's the first thing he did.
But guess what? That was to get other laws passed. Let's just be realistic.
No, he did.
There's a lot of other in that bill. You know what I'm saying? So they did that to manipulate and make our character look bad as a people. So they did that to make it as though we weren't good decision makers.
What did I say last week? Apologetic.
Have you ever looked at the bill?
I looked at the bill.
Was in there?
I looked at the bill, but last week we were talking about this because James just put a statement on the link. I'm like, we live in a society and a culture now where they want to make things gay and homosexual. What's the destruction of the family and the destruction of the civilization?
And
because now, and I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna piss some people off. But I'm gonna say something to all these protecting. They don't just want to be gay. They want to sleep with 14, 13, 12-year-old kids.
Yes.
They want to make this
they was
normal.
doing that in another country.
But this is what I'm saying though. But what I'm trying to say is, in America, but here's the deal though. In America, we want to legalize and normalize it. But no one's going to be offended by that until somebody's little 13-year-old kid, Bobby, whose auntie is the senator, her baby's having sex with a 24-year-old boy, and they're like, well, it's legal, it's the law. They're saying, well, it's okay to be gay, it's the law. It's only until it fucks in their community and fucks with them, because I'm sorry. If I got a daughter or I'm with a woman who got a 14, 16, 17-year-old body and 24-year-old Bobby over there bop, I'm about to bop him over his head. That's all you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing for him.
But
who's,
you know what I mean? But what about those little, and we see it all, I see it all the time. What about those little girls outside at night, 13, 14 years old, with booty shorts on and all this other stuff, and people looking at it like, it's like, you know, it's like the norm. And people don't understand. Then they watch these movies and stuff like that. They listen to these talking heads that promote this delusion What about her father? I asked, and I've been asking this shit for a very long time, man. What, as a teenager, like, where your daddy at, man? Like,
but
what
hold
is
on,
going
apologetic. I'm gonna say this. Apologetic. Let me give you this one though. Let me give you this apologetic.
No, I get church. I get you.
Apologetic.
I was
Apologetic.
just talking about that last week when we was talking about the football games and the cheerleaders and all
they
that
in church
stuff.
like that. Apologetic. They're in church with their parents like that. They're in church with their parents like that. You got a 15-year-old girl walking around with her booty meats hanging out of the shorts and it's supposed to be okay. I look at the mom like, use the trick and the tramp that you creating her to be the trick behind you.
Yes.
But then I'm wrong for it. But now that I see they do it in church too, bro, I don't know what to say, man.
They trying to make me as a logical thinker feel like this is last week.
What convinces people the most? How can you convince people the most to do things?
Hey, look, you can't tell.
Well, no. Answer that question. What do you do?
Me and her daddy told her.
What do you
She
do?
had some pants on and they won't eat tight. But daggone it, they were too tight for church. And it ain't going down like that.
Yeah.
So guess what? You still got some good folk out here addressing stuff like that.
Yeah. But when you address stuff, now you shaming, you being a misogynist, you're being this and being that.
I don't care if I'm being whatever it is.
Why are you looking at my daughter? Why
I'm about to digitize kicking the ass. All right, so listen. What do people do to convince someone to do something? How can you convince someone to do something?
That's easy.
What is the tactic used?
That's easy
to convince someone.
Put something in front of them that's appealing.
What else? Consistency. You could go up to the baddest chick in the world, right? Got all these millionaire motherfuckers all down her back, right? She's used to millionaire niggas. You a broke motherfucker, right? If you constantly hit her every day with a game, guess what's gonna happen? Ooh, the mermaid effect. He's starting to look beautiful. Oh, he's handsome. Oh, he's funny. You know what? Now I'm about to fuck this motherfucker. Now, consistency. So when you consistently put things in people's heads that's building a narrative that's destroying us, that's what they're doing. That's what we gotta. That's the thing to stop. The consistent bullshit that's creating that narrative for the shit to keep going. And that's what I mean by the woman king. You can't even put that in the fucking same sentence because king is a man. If that's what it is, a king is a man, a queen is a queen. Is that how we began, right? It's always been, if you want to change the definition, then okay. They did that with the word Nigger. They changed it from what its real meaning is ignorant, and changed it to a negative slur to a black person. That's not the fucking definition. It's ignorant. So if the consistent, if they change it, they're changing it by the consistent. That's why there's more people. That's why there's the commercials and everything. They convince you to put that shit out there.
Like it's okay.
Their agenda is to make our kids unidentified, so nobody knows, so everybody can be mind fucked to where they're not making right decisions anymore.
That's why.
Hey, look, have y'all even looked around our cities lately, man? They're taking all the black history out of our communities, man.
We are about to be non-existent. Trust.
Yeah.
Hey, guess who's going to be helping that? Do y'all think? Yo, we have a lot of right-hand men. We got a lot of yep. We got a lot of right-hand men to so-called white supremacy. We got a lot of right-hand men to that, and we had it for years. Even with a lot of our men, our little soy boy beta male men, they the same way. You know, they the same way. Like, you have to understand that if we don't protect our children, man, if we don't, these high school football players that I be around, these 14 to 17-year-olds, I tell them basically, if you don't vet your woman, if you don't vet the woman that you want to be with, your son is going to struggle like you're you're struggling right now mentally because you have nobody to guide you in the right direction. I tell them that all the time, man. You have nobody to guide you in the right direction because this society is going to teach our women like they've been doing for the last 50 plus years. Not all of us, but a lot of us been teaching us.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
How to bypass family, the nuclear family. Even taught me that. I said, "Oh, I could be single," and I left. Being as though I was a part. I was a father in the weekends, whatever. It was part time. It was me. So it's like I could have left in a situation where my daughter could have got molested. My son could have been in a dress or what have you. Thank the Lord that I have like 2 really good kids and they still learning to this day, 22-year-old and 19-year-old. Now I got 3-year-old, like you guys know. I'm so happy that it didn't happen like that. But again, I was super selfish. I said, you know what? Now I'm not with their mother. I'm gonna run the streets, whatever. And anything could have happened to my daughter. My daughter is a beautiful young lady. You know what I'm saying? And my son is a good-looking young man.
Yeah,
and anything could have happened to them. And I think like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was a father, but I was still doing my duties as a father, no matter what.
We're not gonna let that happen because we got a team, community. That's what we're building now.
Yeah. I should have vetted. I should have vetted. I should have vetted.
Church, what's good? What you about to say, Church?
Yeah.
Church. What? Amen.
Seriously.
Amen.
Seriously, let me say this. I'm serious, right? Like, to be totally honest with you, what is happening is we got a lot of stuff going on with these children and these parents, right? At the end of the day, you cannot keep allowing this stuff to go on. And no matter, let me.
He said, "That's the voice."
Nah, because I'm trying to figure out the right way to say it without, you know what I'm saying, really stepping on any toes or whatever.
Well, sometimes you have to step on toes.
It's got to stop. Let me see it like that. It's got to stop.
So now
all of it.
I'm gonna tell you this. I know for me, I don't allow the world to be my foundation. And that's what the things of this world is doing. It's been the foundation for a whole lot of people. Whenever things change, whenever there's a celebrity or somebody in the life or in the movie, whenever they change, everybody else adjusts. I don't allow that to be my foundation for living. God is my foundation. And when I'm set on that word, then I know I don't allow movies, material things, what a celebrity may say, or whoever is out there, whatever case may be, just because it sounds good, don't mean it is good.
You was raised and groomed different.
So
right.
Hold on. You weren't groomed the way that others were groomed, so you can't come to the world like this, right? Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they are older, they will not depart from it."
Right.
You've been trained and groomed in that way. So it's easy for you to fashion your life that way. But when you're dealing with these children, that's why I was saying it got to stop. Because when you're dealing with these children and children having children, and then they don't feel any importance to build a relationship with God, to get to know God. I went through something today, right? A boy had a wreck today, ran into one of my 18-wheelers, almost chopped the whole top of the car, right? With one of my drivers or whatever. When after the police gave the boy the ticket and everything like that, the boy needed a ride home. So the police officer was getting ready to give him a ride. I couldn't really figure out why I was going to the scene because I knew that my truck wasn't in fault. So I didn't really have to go out there, but God kept pushing me out there. When I get out there, the boy saying, "Yeah, man, I'm glad you gave me a ride because I didn't want to be with them effed up police and all this and that," right? So I looked at the boy, he kept cursing and talking that talk. I said, "Yo, you a thug?" He said, nah, man, I'm thug motivated. I said, what you mean you thug motivated? Listen to me now.
The fuck?
Joker said he was thug motivated.
That new
I
shit.
said, have you ever been in the street? Have you ever sold drugs? Have you ever lived that life? No, man. But I've been in the street like that around people that live that life. I said, man, I sold drugs for 25 years and I'm still fighting to get away from that life. What you mean you thug motivated? So anyway, I went on to start telling the boy about my life and who I was and the bad choices I made and the things I done and the reason I was trying to get away from the life. The boy broke down and started crying and said, nah, I really don't need to be this guy. The thing is, we're allowing people to live and talk and be like that in front of us, and we're not addressing it when it presents itself. So these kids and these young people are feeling like it's okay to act like that because nobody's addressing it.
But you know,
right? Absolutely.
That's pretty much what I was saying. In order for me to see that the world's not going to change me, I have to be able to tell somebody else, don't allow the world to change you. Don't allow the world to dictate who you should become.
That's right.
And that's why what I was alluding to is because I have to be right in my mind to be able to help somebody else. I was just at the basketball court the other day. A guy just got out of prison. He said, man, I would listen to everything that you was telling the guys a while ago, man. He said, how can you help me become a better father or better this? We stayed there to about 11 o'clock at night talking about God and what the world, if you just get out of that worldly mindset and get into, he said, man, I found Jesus when I was in the jail. He said, but how can I be more, how can I be on the right track? I said, you got to surround yourself with positive people. Find you a church, find you a ministry. You can't do it by yourself.
No,
so I was trying to help him. You saying what I was saying, church?
That's right.
Hey, Savage, I just sent you something on IG. I want you to
we gotta help each other.
We got to.
Right now, let me tell you something.
But you can't help each other if we're not where we need to be.
Say it. Say it.
You can't do it. I don't care how hard people
this
try.
Is the thing, though. We can all be from different walks of life, but we have to come to common ground in order to help people get to where they're trying to be, man.
It's crazy, Savage. But hey, Mr. Church, you're absolutely right. Everybody comes from different walks. I don't care if you're homosexual, if you're godly, if you're a woman or what have you. Like, if we can come to a common ground, I'm good with it. I'm from Jersey. I see all this. I've seen all this stuff growing up. I've seen it. Like,
right is right and wrong is wrong.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that other stuff is wrong. But if we can't come to the common ground, you're trying to make me feel a certain way about who you are. You trying to embed me into that. It's not going to work.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. We can't come to a common ground. We can't come to a common ground. Look at the Democrat and politics. We have to be able to help those that want to get to the common ground.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna be
my biggest problem. I've been trying to help a lot of
people that don't want to gravitate to what you're saying. They're gonna be plenty of people that don't want to gravitate to what you're saying. We just have to help those that want to be helped.
Somebody put me on some game.
Hey, Savage, share that when you get a chance.
It's interesting what you just said. Somebody put me on some game that got money. They're financially free. He says, the funniest thing about us as people, regular people, we think Democrats and Republicans don't get along. These motherfuckers get together every day.
Every day.
Every day. They communicate with each other. They deal with each other. They dealing with the same corporations, the same interests, the same benefits, the same behind-handed stuff, the same thing as the DA, the police department, and the public defender. The problem is we can get along. We can have a common agenda. But the problem is we always want to bring them to the table, because that's when people say, well, we validate or we get credibility. The problem is you got to stop caring about who's at the table and work with who's at the table.
Right.
That's exactly right.
To the table trying to infiltrate, because Judas is always going to be at the table.
That's exactly right.
Gotta
But
know
if
that.
you're moving, fuck them. You said you was gonna share something though.
Hey,
yeah,
look,
go
let
ahead.
me say something, right? Let me say something right quick. Like for real, exactly what you said. Because guess what? In corporate America, you can be in a business meeting arguing all day, not getting along, and then guess what they say? Come on, Jim, let's go get some lunch. Mm-hmm. Yep. You think it's a joke? That's what happens in corporate America. They can be cussing each other out, not getting along, totally disagreeing at the work table, at the meeting. And guess what? As soon as it's break time at the meeting, they say, come on, Jim, let's go get a drink.
Exactly. And Seven, you're absolutely right. Like the establishment, Democrats and Republicans, those are the ones that rule the world. The establishment, not the far leftists.
Rule the world.
Yeah.
They work for the corporation.
I'm talking about the establishment of Democrats and Republicans. They agree on a lot of different things. They agree on, listen, we're gonna get this money by having making sure it's mentally unstable people in this society. That's how we're gonna get this money. And that's what it is.
Yep.
Real talk.
All right, y'all get. I'm trying to play this. I'm trying to play this film for y'all real quick. I'm gonna put up here first. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use. Here we go, fellas. You fucked up for this one. You fucked up for this. Oh man, hold on.
You ready to play a movie? You say?
Y'all ready?
And read what it say.
What is that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to have me zoom and shit, man. What does it look like? Zumba class?
Yeah, you probably you could just read it. You don't have to.
I didn't get it.
That's a baby. She about 13 years old.
But wait,
wait.
Think about it. Think about it. No.
Look at the picture.
She what?
Is that Dwayne Wade?
Is that his
Dwayne Wade's son?
That is his son.
Sir.
That's his son.
That's D Wade's son?
Yes.
Hey, look.
For Zaire mental health and privacy, we decided not to allow the hate into her comments. Thank you for wanting to spread and send her love.
So here's the problem. So here's the problem. Here's the problem.
And speak on it.
You got all this money, you got all these resources, but you're gonna put a child. You're gonna pimp your own child in front of the world, and then you only want her to get the criticism and praise that you think she should want. First and foremost, this is the world we live on. Hold on, her. We gonna go with her because they confused and they want to go with it. This world don't love men in the first place, especially black men. Let's just be very clear. But then you're gonna go behind the train and say, "Well, my child feels this way." No, there's a difference between being respectful and private. You don't parade a child minor sexuality and gender on a camera. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Dwayne Wade, Melissa,
like that. Zaire, motherfucker, was that what your baby was born? I know you respect your. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. If my son came to me and said, "Dad, I'm gay," that's cool, son. Let's move. Let's keep it moving. But I'm not going to parade and pimp my son on television to make my son feel good. Mental health has to deal with dealing with adversity and knowing that not everybody is supposed to like you. If you can't teach that in your home, you're a fucking failure. And
He's
you
a
got
coward.
Your husband and your wife, and you got your money. And if you got kids in the city talking about, my daddy don't love me, maybe I can get some attention by acting like I'm a fag.
Or if you in your son or daughter's life, they want the mainstream media want you to be like Dwayne Wade.
But
you know, they want you to accept everything.
Right.
They want you to have they want you to get rid of your balls.
It's that
I'm telling you, man, y'all think people think it's a game. Whoever watching this right now, if you think it's a game, keep on thinking it.
It's that icon. It's that putting that icon because his name is that publicity. But I'm gonna tell people, we're not saying hate the individual. We saying hate the action.
Yeah.
And we're not saying he should hate his child, but he shouldn't be pleased with the action that his child has become, is what he's saying. And because his child has become that, now his child is, the world think is okay because Dwayne Wade is Dwayne Wade's child, so it must be okay.
It's a child, Eric. It's a child.
I know. I'm saying the world, other children is gonna think it's okay because of the popular name Dwayne Wade, along with
crazy.
Not saying it wasn't already out there, but I'm just saying the mindset of people is damaging. We're not saying that you should hate the person.
Point. I'm not saying it to disrespect.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are.
What I'm saying is,
I sent you a picture.
You don't parade.
Right, don't parade
playing dress. Because when we grew up, you don't parade playing dress on the camera. You got dressed up, you took the picture for the family, and you moved on. And the problem is everybody wants to make excuse because it's cute. But what happens when the person gets in his DMs, he starts talking, and then a little boy gets raped. And all of a sudden, it's everybody else's fault, and the boy is the victim. But the parents had nothing to do with it. You're supposed to protect and shield your children from things that are not moral in your own
Good teaching, bro. Good
Hey,
teaching.
Seven. Hey, Seven. Guess who shared? Wait, Seven. Guess who shared that video? The Shade Room. The Shade Room is guess who runs Shade Room? The right hand man to what? The right hand man to what?
The Bachelor Club, the Breakfast Club.
The right hand man to white supremacy, if you ask me. If it's the Shade Room, the more
Shade Room is.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Me and Savage, they're very popular in the Black community, in the so-called hip hop community. Very popular. Their social media outlet.
Let me ask you a question. Unapologetic. Let me ask you now I'm gonna ask you, gentlemen. And I'm asking because you brought up hip hop. Would KRS-One, would Chris Wallace, rest his heart, Tupac, would Suge Knight, would Nas, would E40, would any of these people in our community?
Hey, I don't think like most of those guys you mentioned, I think they would.
I didn't hear the question. I heard the name, but what was the question?
Would you think they would
like
accept
that on social media? Parade their children on social media.
No. I don't think they parade their children. No. No.
But that's what I was saying, Seven. That's what I was saying. That how can we cause other people to get out of this world mentality if we're not where we're supposed to be? So therefore, the world has changed. I think the Wade mentality, and therefore he can't help his son because his mind has changed. It's all about publicity.
I got a question for you guys because we're missing this part too. Look at who he is in a relationship with, right?
Gabby.
And let me ask you a question: who was the parents in that relationship?
Show it big. You got to show it big because they probably can't see it too well.
Y'all can't see that?
Can you see it?
I don't know who.
I see it as Gabriella with some jeans on the sport coat.
Is that her?
That look like she's a part of New Edition.
Who is that? Let me see.
Oh, that's Gabrielle?
I don't know who that is.
That's Gabrielle Union.
I don't know who that is.
Look at that.
But
that's it. That's his woman. That's his woman king.
Bro, the way
that's his woman king. Hey, K Boogie, that's his woman king.
I'm just saying.
From my D Wade,
she controls that man and the narrative of what goes down in that household. I'm gonna tell you shit like this. I'm just a civilian, and I don't know the full facts. I'm not in the house.
Oh, now you went.
Well, we're not stupid, but we're not
I'm
stupid.
just a civilian.
Yeah, but we're not.
I don't know what go on in the house.
But we're
You
not.
think Illuminati coming to see you or
I
something?
really don't give a shit.
K Boogie, that's your woman king right there. Gabrielle Union, that's your
On
woman
the real
king.
shit, she runs every narrative in that building. We can tell as men. If you pay
I hear
attention,
you, lady.
you can tell.
That's why I always say black celebrities. You can't mention one black celebrity, maybe Denzel Washington, that's not a part of the agenda. You can't mention one. Mention one. I give you all day. I give you a week and a half.
Mention what?
Mention one. Who's not a part of this agenda. All these black celebrities are compromised.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Obama was no different than Dwayne Wade.
He's one of the worst. What the heck? But
you know what's crazy? I like him as an individual, but he's no different.
You know what's crazy? Obama in the 2004 or 5, he said he was in 2008 too. He was against, being as though, you know, this is his opinion. He was against what is it? I want to say it the right way. He was against man and man being in marriage. He said that. Same-sex marriage, yeah. Same-sex, he said, same-sex, he was against it. Everything changed when he became president.
That's what I know. That's why I can't stand. I am not going to get into that. I'm mind my business with that.
Everything changed. Oh, he said the love saying David's not part of the agenda. They go to name.
Is that right?
I think David Chappelle is definitely a part of the agenda, to be honest with you. Because David Chappelle, he's skillful with his words, but he's a part of the agenda as well.
Why you that? Because he's skillful with his words?
He's skilled with his words by not talking about, like, so when he tried to do it, I get it. He tried to get his
smart
money,
black man. That's a smart black. That's why he's able to stay on Netflix and do what he do.
I know he know how to.
He's skillful. That doesn't mean he's part of the agenda.
I believe he's
a smart black man, and we finally showing up at the door as smart black men. So we gotta give him credit. I'm not gonna say he's part of that agenda. I will not say he's part of that agenda.
I think he is.
It's gonna be on that storm in the morning.
We're not going down there, man.
Thank you, lady.
I got to go, y'all. I got to take my money back home.
You got that itis?
Yeah, I
got the itis. I hear you, baby.
We can wrap it up.
Yeah, we've been up here for a minute. We at the 2-hour mark. That's all right.
No, I gotta go put my bike up, man. It's storming out here.
You look like
Yes,
you gotta go
indeed,
take a
lady
dip.
Neville.
But
Yes.
but yeah,
Rolling his
put that bike
grave.
up, man. You don't want to fuck that shit up.
Yeah, for
I
real.
know, and I love y'all, man.
You
I
gonna be
love
happy
y'all,
I
man.
love you too, man. Salute
All
for
right,
real.
man.
Salute to you.
I don't know. Hey, yo, dealing with y'all guys, I don't know if I need to tell a nigga I love him or not. That nigga faggot.
Hey, say it this way. Say it this way. Say, I like y'all, man. Y'all cool.
Sick with it.
I like y'all, man. Y'all cool.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like.
That keep it, yeah, there you go. That keep it, man.
Hey, Seven, you back, huh?
I never left, man. I'm sitting here like, what?
I agree, drunk.
Hey, man,
What can of worms did we just open up?
Listen,
For real, though,
I
hey,
love-
we gotta start addressing some of this stuff, man. Because these
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Listen, y'all got the inbox. If y'all got something y'all want to talk about,
No,
hit
I-
me up, man.
The Man Queen.
No,
That's the next movie. The
Oh,
I can't even speak on that.
Man. That's the next movie.
he said,
Starring
"Oh,
Dwayne Wade.
is that Jesus coming that day? I'm on that
Hey,
that Joker probably a faggot. He probably, hey, look.
hey, that's what somebody said in the comment.
What is it?
Dwayne Wade may not be far from it.
Hey, look, listen. Hey, yo. Hey, for real,
No,
though,
no,
before I get ready to go, let me say this.
That's the
Before I
Wayne.
get ready to go, What y'all know about that Epstein and all that stuff? Do y'all know about that stuff?
I know slightly a little bit.
Huh?
Slightly a little bit.
You know a little bit about that?
Slightly a little bit.
That's what you need to research and get into right there. That's
Nah, we
that's
just
gonna
been
tell
talking
you everything y'all talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Seven?
About what?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that on this show, bro.
That's gonna be.
That man was murdered.
That's gonna have to be late night. That's gonna have to be some late night raw.
Hey, Boogie said she'll put that on her show.
Oh shit!
What is that?
Hey, you know what? We might have to do that shit, K-Bug. The ladies like them, us, them, him.
And I'm gonna get on that
You know
damn
what?
panel.
Why do we change the name?
What is it?
You better not say it.
Let's change the name to the Woman Kings, man. I just fuck with you. Know I love y'all, man. They all team. I'm a joke.
You might as well, nah, hey, Savage.
Huh?
You might as well give them the name Crown Talk.
We might as well just see. They would see. We might. As well,
They got that old takeover spirit, don't they?
hey, man. Hey, they can do what they do what they do.
Yes,
Do what they
Nah,
do.
we good,
They got
man.
this,
I
so they
love
gonna be
y'all,
good.
man. I got to go, man. I can't keep messing
Thank
with
you,
y'all,
Senator Sheriff. I probably
You know what
said
I'm
it
saying?
all wrong.
Hey man, once you finish your belt loop, man, make it look like you trying to show something.
Yo, no. We got.
Boy, I ain't trying to show
Finish
nothing.
your belt loop, man.
Showing that fupa out that mouth.
Let me get y'all out of here, man.
Mel fupa. He tore that blade out like you did it right. That shit was clean.
Okay, Boogie, man, you're gonna be fighting later. I'm gonna celebrate your birthday party with up. You gonna go with
Uppercut.
it?
Oh, how many uppercuts? How many uppercuts do you think you need?
We gonna go with it, K
You
Boogie.
gotta go for every year. How many uppercuts you think?
Yep. How many uppercuts? I'm not gonna guess that. She really gonna want to fight me.
Let's put it there. You wanna do
We done opened up a can of worms.
Let's do a vote boogie.
I'm getting hate text right
Guess
now.
how many uppercuts it takes?
Hey, I agree, Sanaa. There
He
are
said-
already a ton of men out there that want to be queens.
Yeah,
I agree.
They already. Oh my God, yes.
They don't
Again,
need-
don't look
they don't
at
need no
ESPN. A bunch of them motherfuckers. Excuse my language. A bunch of them guys want to be queens over there.
I mean, I,
Get my hate text. I'm
Is it about a
homophobic.
woman?
I'm like, wow.
It's impossible.
I don't know why K Boogie thinks she could beat me.
I don't know. I know she says this though.
Real talk.
all right, Phil.
All right, fellas. It's been a hell of a day.
Yes,
and
it
a
has.
wonderful fucking show. Hell yeah. They're gonna get better. You'll see last week I had y'all motherfuckers stumped. You're like, oh my God, why he asking me more questions?
Yo,
Man, I'm gonna have
What you back
motherfuckers
to,
outside my house with picket signs and shit today.
Shit,
You
I-
think I'm moving? I live in Colorado. Come on now, they're gonna be outside my house like.
Well, we're gonna send the troops out for you.
I got family in Colorado. My aunt, her crazy.
See, I said it, and there you go. We close
They
enough.
gonna
They
have
go to
tickets
community
to
right
my
there,
house.
man.
Yep.
Hold it down. That's the way we should be. But yeah, fellas, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all to death, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on the crowd, being part of the crowd, and you all are the crowd because y'all wear the crowd, and we get down. I just like to rhyme a little bit because he do. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna check y'all later. Until next time, everybody. I'll holla at you. Salute, fellas.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, my condolences to your family, Seven. Y'all be good, man.
Yeah, you as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
absolutely. My condolences.
Keep your head up, bro.
Almost there. I'm about to drink and sleep.
Yes, sir.